Like we care, we share, and we are on air. Along with me, I have Vismaya here. Hi, Vismaya.
Hi, Lekha.
Hi.
So, hi guys. Hi and welcome to Learning Unleashed. Just a second.
So thanks, Vismaya, for the 2 weeks previous session. So though it was micro learning, I started a small bit changes. Still, I'm today is my 15th day. Successfully, I'm continuing it. Thanks for that.
Welcome, Lekha. Lekha, anything that you do, please do it for 21 days. After 21 days, it combines with your habit. That's how it goes.
So that I'll give you the result next Thursday. That will be 21 first day for me, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. That's a good effort that you're putting from your end, Lekha. Yes. So shall we dive into today's session?
Yes.
So hi and welcome listeners. Welcome to Learning Unleashed, the podcast for the professionals on a mission to master the future of work. I'm your host Vismaya, and today we will be diving into a crucial topic, developing a learning mindset in this age of AI. Now, in a world that is solving problems faster than ever, the ability to learn, unlearn, relearn is the most valuable asset. So now let's quickly get into the topic. Good evening, it's me, Vismaya, again welcoming you to Quick Brain session on DC Live, where we care, we share, and we are on air. Now, today we are going to be discussing about zero progress syndrome. Now, this is one syndrome that we all are facing right now with Detach Gold active. And what to do when learners do not even start learning. Now, in today's episode, we'll be titling this entire episode as Zero Progress Syndrome. Okay, what to do when learners don't even want to start learning, are not interested, or whatever it is. Now, when we are talking about Zero Progress Syndrome, we are here talking about, not talking about slow learners. Please remember, this is not about people who are trying and struggling. This is about something far more than all of these things. People who don't even want to begin. Zero logins, zero progress, zero ownership. And to explain this, let me start with a story. Now, let us title the story first, and the title would be The Name That Never Moved. Okay, let this be the title of our story. A few months ago, consider this as a real-time incident. I was reviewing a learning dashboard, a learner's dashboard. Everything looked normal at first. A dashboard will have green, yellow, some in red. Some names stood out while some name, did not even start. And let's call this character as Arjun. Now, I looked at Arjun's profile on the learner's dashboard. Week 1, 0, week 2, 0, week 3, 0 again. Now I'm worried about Arjun. What will Arjun do if he doesn't start his learning on time? He has his operational duties to execute. No modules started, no assessments attempted. I asked the team lead, is Arjun facing any issues? The answer that I got was, he's busy, he will start soon. Okay, week 4 and Arjun is still at 0%. I asked Arjun directly when I got a chance to meet him on the phone. I asked him directly. He said that I was planning to start work once the work pressure reduces. I'm not sure when will the work pressure reduce and when will Arjun start his learning. Now the twist here is 2 desks away from Arjun, we have another character called Meena who's sitting there. Now same workload, same shift, same access to the Detach Gold content. What happened by week 4, Meena was at 70% of completion. Now where's Arjun? Arjun is at 0 and Meera is at 70%. That's when a thought struck me. This is not a problem of time. This is not the tech related issue. This is not a zero progress. This is a zero progress syndrome. Now let's divide this entire story into multiple segments and discuss it in small parts. Now let's discuss the first part. What does zero progress really mean to you, me, and to Arjun who has not started learning? Now, zero progress system or the syndrome is not about an ability. It is about avoidance, lack of urgency, no ownership, no follow-up, and often it survives only because everyone will think that someone else will handle it for us. Arjun may be thinking that the TL will handle it. TL may be thinking associate manager will do it for her, and associate manager may be thinking that the DM will do it, and so on and so forth. Now here, to put it in simple words, learning and development department thinks it's TL's duty to follow up. TL thinks it's a learning and development department to push for learning, while the learner is thinking learners like Arjun could be thinking that no one's checking, so let's take our own time and start. Okay, this is the segment one. Who's thinking it's not my responsibility, someone else will push it or do it for us. Now let's get into the segment two of this discussion, the excuses and why they don't hold. Now let's go back to Arjun's case. Now let us dig deeper. Some of the excuses that Arjun came forth was with, I'll do it later. I didn't know it was urgent. No one told me there's a deadline to this. These are the reasons that Arjun was constantly giving. But the uncomfortable truth here is people don't ignore what is reviewed. Now, if you have someone constantly monitoring on you, you will never skip that activity. You will never ignore that. You will never make that an option in your life. Now, what did Meena do? Meena did not wait for motivation. She instantly started learning. She just started whenever she was free. She spent 5 to 10 minutes on that. Now, the second segment, we are talking about excuses. What are the excuses that the learner could be giving? Now, let's get into the third segment. Now, we are here going to talk about hidden cost of zero progress. What are the consequences that the company or the learner has to face? First, let's fast forward 2 months from now, and let's see what is happening. Let's look into what Arjun could be struggling with. What did Arjun do? He ignored the training. He did not learn. So since this is SLA based training, what did Arjun face? Arjun faced a lot of errors, lot of escalations, unnecessary dependencies, and guess who got promoted, who got new tasks, who got appreciated? It was Meena. Meena was the one who got appreciated because she benefited out of the learning that she did. Zero progress always shows up later, okay, in performance, quality, and in confidence. And here's the real damage. High performers get punished by carrying non-performers on their back. And that's how learning failure becomes a moral problem everywhere. Now let's dive into segment 4. Why reminders don't fix this. Now, as a detach lead, when I'm constantly sending reminders for learning, we try through reminders, emails, messages, gentle nudges, and yet Arjun did not bother to start. Why did Arjun not take even this reminder seriously? Because reminder does not change anyone's behavior. Consequences, expectations, and visibility, this one does bring change in our life. Now, the moment Arjun's progress was reviewed by one-on-one by his team leader, and he understands that someone on, then what is you will naturally let Arjun log in. Now, this is not a magic. This is not a magical movement. Someone finally has taken, I'm making you accountable for this, and I'm constantly watching your progress. Now, let's get into segment 5 and understand what actually works. Now, here's what organizations must be doing, and that is what Basic Group believes in what it is doing. Making learning non-negotiable. Learning must have deadlines. Okay, login by week 1, immediate follow-ups. TLs must own the learning progress. If TL can track attendance, output, and can track learning, then there is no excuse that the learner can give. Public progress, private support. I help, TLs help, the team helps. Celebrate the starters. You must be seeing posters getting rolled out, okay, where DTouch is constantly talking about leads, who are leading the scoreboard this week. Celebrate the starters, privately coach them, firmly address the issues, and in silence, encourage them and discourage them for their wrong behavior. Now, there's another 6th segment that I want to add here. What is the message that goes to the learners? Now, if every learner at Basic 2 is listening and you have not started your detached course yet, remember Arjun. He didn't fail because he couldn't learn. It is not that he did not know ABCD. It is not that he couldn't understand English. He failed because he did not start early enough. Now, once you start, once you're on track, someone is appreciating you, your posters are getting rolled out for Star Performer of the Week. Confidence comes after progress, not before that. Okay, log in on time, 5 minutes early, 1 module a day. That's how Meena began. If you closely look into Meena's example, this is what you will be looking at. Now, zero progress syndrome is not mysterious. It is present in each one of us. We might be doing well here, but elsewhere we could be giving a zero progress syndrome. This is quite predictable. This is quite normal. This is treatable. You can work around it. What gets is reviewed. Okay, the moment you get reviewed, the moment you're getting noticed, there is a total different outcome behind it. What gets reviewed gets done. What gets ignored is totally avoided. Now, this could impact on your performance appraisals. Now, learning doesn't need motivation. Basically, no one needs motivation to learn. It needs standards, it needs follow-ups, it needs ownerships. Back in our school and college days, this is what our teachers, our tuition teachers, our lecturers, name them, and everyone had this. They had standards, they had follow-ups, they had ownership here. Now, here at workplace, it's quite difficult to follow up a similar pattern, but PLs, AMs, DMs, and detach can take a shape around it. Now, this is this week's Learning Unleashed. Until next time, don't wait. Feel ready. And how do you feel ready? By taking that small step. Until next time, stay focused, stay balanced, and stay emotionally fit. Signing off for today. That's all from today's Kwik Brain session. I'm your host, Vismaya. Join me next Thursday at 5:30 p.m. for yet another simple concept that leads to an extraordinary goal.